What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Listography. Jason and Krams are here. TV on the Radio Week, we ranked their 5 studio albums yesterday, and today we are going to make our selections for our 10 favorite TV on the radio songs. My list is highly concentrated to 2 albums in particular, but yeah, there was no shortage of good songs to choose from, even though they only have 5 records. So I guess you can go first. What do you got?
All right, yeah, I'll kick it off. Yeah, 5 records, 1 track that I don't at least think is pretty good, and that was Repetition. My number 10 is from Dear Science, and it is Crying. Really great percussion. Like you said, very aptly, this album does what TV on the radio does, but with more dance grooves here, and really cool groove on here. Clap track snare sort of thing. Drums are really tight and busy without being like the noise pollution they did on the first 2. Really cool R&B guitar part, really satisfying chorus with this really faint sax, or at least synthetic sax to it. Number 9, I've got Caffeinated Consciousness. It's really big, anthemic, rocker kind of thing, really catchy. It's a lot of fun, such a simple song with a lot of attitude, cool lyrics, and just a good flag waver for their style. Number 8, I've got Golden Age. Really sick groove here. Makes my body move. Love the shadowy little falsetto he does here. It's got a great expansive, like almost 9 Inch Nails-esque sort of industrial synth lead in the chorus. So eclectic in these just things that they combine in. Number 7 from Seeds, I've got Trouble. Trouble is a really beautiful song on a very emotional album. It's kind of a song about the way of internalizing all of the issues post Gerard Smith's death, making the worries about himself here and his own life a really terrific song. Like the lyrics, everything's going to be all right. Oh, I keep telling myself, don't worry, be happy. Oh, keep telling yourself that. Like it's kind of like the anxiety of just being around death and loss and grief. The devil's got my number and everything's going to blow. Just like going from being positive to being negative and back again, back again. That's kind of what that album's all about. Very cool. Number 6 from 9 Types of Light, I've got Will Do. Maybe their like best radio pop hit in my opinion. It's got a really cool, simple hip hop beat, really great melody, and one of their best choruses really gets stuck in your head. The any type will do, my love, boom, boom. Great bass work. Numbers 5 through 1 are essentially the first half of Return to Cookie Mountain, one of my favorite first halves of all time. At number 5, I've got I Was a Lover. It's got this really cool, disorienting, broken apart drum beat that sounds like they were recording it electronically or doing electronic drums, and it would just kind of cut out from time to time. Very cool, really great vocal kind of harmonies that they did kind of get away from a little bit after Return of Cookie Mountain, where it was just like that was the main focus. It was really cool. Number 4, I've got Playhouses. It's got this really like eerie settling feeling to it, and then it just like explodes with just this frantic drum work and everything. It's really cool. Number 3, I've got Wolf Like Me. Really just energetic, upbeat, right at you, like rock song with a lot of really cool just noise electric guitar work to it and really catchy verse. Number 2, I've got Hours. Got a really cool drum part to it. It's got like this dark kind of sensation to it, which I really love. But number 1 is the one Bowie sings on, but doesn't take the forefront at all. Province. Really love it. It's got a really tight, simple drum beat to it. And when it just explodes into the chorus with just all of the noise and fireworks going off, and the bass is just so big, like every time it just drops, it is so cool. Yeah, I think it's an awesome song. Number 1, Province, favorite TV on the radio song, and may have been the first time I just loaded one half with one half of an album, but had to do it.
All right, my top 10. Going to start off number 10, the opening track from Seeds. I've got Quartz. I love the it's kind of like built around these like bells and chimes, these kind of like weird sounds, and you're not really sure what they are. I also really love the kind of background vocal line that goes on during the chorus. It's like a bass line almost, where he says "rolling down the way," which is really cool. It goes against like the main melody of the song. Number 9, I have "Careful You," also from Seeds. Really intense, almost like has this dubstep beat almost. But he comes in singing really softly, and he's singing in French in the beginning. So it feels like this happens a lot in their discography, where it almost feels like they're a rock band, but they don't really listen to rock or know what's expected of a rock band. So they do the complete opposite, and it turns out really cool. And I think that kind of happens here. Like it's a dubstep beat, but it is not what anyone else would have done with that song. So it's really cool. My number 8 is from Dear Science. I have Family Tree, very sparse track, lots of piano, some strings on there, and voice. Just a really kind of pretty and cool song. Number 7, I have Happy Idiot. Back to Seeds for that one. Just a great rock song. I love the really fast, like hi-hat. It's just kind of constant, keeps the song driving. The Since You Left Me Babe line is really catchy. And I love the kind of like samples that go on through it. It sounds like a crowd cheering or whatever. But that's really cool as well. Number 6, I have Halfway Home, the opening track from Dear Science. Love the drum beat, the tom beat in the beginning, and then they start putting the hand claps on top of it. Great falsetto vocals on it as well. Really cool. Number 5, Cram's favorite TV on the radio song, Province. Really cool guitar line on it, great vocal layering, and of course, David Bowie making an appearance. My number 4, Cram's least favorite TV on the radio song, Repetition. I like the really like cool muted guitar parts. They got really live sounding rock drums, which they don't have on a lot of their songs. And I think the melodic approach on it is just really unique and different. Number 3 from Dear Science, I have DLZ, a really dark and ominous song, kind of got this tense and nervous energy to it. My number 2 is going to be Golden Age. Such a great chorus. It's got like these horns on it and these high backing vocals. It's really funky, really danceable. Such a cool song. My number 1 though is Crying. Love the funky like guitar comping on it. It's so great. And again, the falsetto vocals all over Dear Science are just awesome. I love them. So there you have it.
You brought up something really interesting when talking about Careful You. Is their whole discography kind of starts the first album like they've been a rock band for 20 years that's just sick of doing rock music, and they want to experiment with like all these crazy ideas they have, because they're very much a band that's still rooted in the foundations of rock, but just like have none of like the window dressing that rock does. And yeah, it's a very unique dynamic.
Yeah, I feel like other bands with the same general song would have done like what you're supposed to do, and they just don't know what that is. So it turns out so unique. But anyways, let us know what you think of our lists. Let us know what your favorite TV on the radio songs are. Drop them down in the comments. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet. Hit the bell so that you get notifications. And check out our social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And head on over to our website. We've got stuff going on over there, especially for our Songs of the Year series. You can vote on our Song of the Year winners and who's you like the best, among other things. So yeah, thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow for side 3, and we'll see you then.